Hey, everybody. All right, all right. So today is May the 19th. It's a Thursday, almost Friday. So I have been chatting back and forth with many of you and your concerns with your business. I want you to know that completely understand. I feel what you're feeling. A couple things. First of all, is that it's not just you. Okay. We're all sucking right now. We all are seeing declines in the business. It's not even just our organization. It is company wide. But when I say that, do not worry about the state of the company. It is an economy problem. Okay. It is all affected by the gas prices going up, the market going down. People are scared and they are holding tight to their money. However, with that being said, we are still having $1,000 shows. We are still having $100 and $200 orders. Are they as easy to come by as they were 6 months, a year, or 2 years ago? Maybe not. I just want to be completely real with you all. I have been in for 19 years. I have seen this business in every possible state it can be in. I have been at the top and I have been at the bottom. And when I say bottom, I mean 0 bookings on my calendar. Team has nothing. I want to quit. Okay. I could quit. I could have quit. The beauty and the worst of this business is that you can quit whenever you feel like it. Are you allowed to quit? No. Go ahead and put that in your brain. Where's Jessica? Are you allowed to quit? No. The only way you fail is when you quit. Okay. And we all got here because we know that it takes time and dedication and tenacity to get where we want to be. And even when things get tough, we are not allowed to quit. Okay. I have many, 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 many times in my career wanted to quit. Before I did that, I always made sure, 1, to pray and find out, is this really where I need to be? And 2, before I quit, I had to make myself give it 110% and feel wholeheartedly that I gave it 110%. And then if both of those things, if God did not answer my prayer and say, yes, this is for you, and 2, I did not wholeheartedly give it 110%, then I was not allowed to quit. I need to keep going, because I feel like what happens sometimes is that I get discouraged and I stop doing the things. And then it is so easy for me to quit. And there's my excuse, right? So I know every single one of you. I know your heart. I know your why of why you started this business. And maybe we just need to revisit that. Right. And the same thing with your team members. I feel like our team, now we here have all been greatly dedicated to our business. Our team members, on the most part, are halfway committed to their business. They are not to the point that we are or that we have been. And so I feel like right now it takes a little extra love and tenderness and care and attention for our team members, so they can know that they can make it through this. I do see a light at the end of the tunnel coming very soon. They're talking about the economy getting better. Gas prices are supposedly supposed to go down. And we know that with every valley, there is a hill that we go back up. And I also was talking to somebody the other day too, is that one of the ways that I kind of look at it is that, how we had that huge influx and we could blink and people would sign up to sell, they'd sign up to host, they would buy, like we didn't even have to work for it. Right. And so now that the struggle, I don't want to say the struggle is real. We have to do a little more than what we had to do before to get the same results. And so those people that signed on in this business are team members that didn't really want to do the work. They just wanted to reap the rewards. They're not willing to put a little bit of elbow grease in it. Now, there's only some, okay, please don't take that as a blanket statement. There are some that just wanted to ride the train when it was going uphill. So I kind of think of it like I'm going to shoot this dog behind me. Let me let her out or we're going to hear her bark and bark and bark. She'll get louder and louder. Okay. So I kind of think of it like shedding skin. Okay. Sounds weird. So you can think of it like a snake or amphibian, or you can think of it, you go to the beach and you peel, right? You are peeling that old dead skin that is no longer useful for your body. Our team members that came in when we were at our highest and things were going well and they were riding the gravy train, they are not willing to do the work. So we are shedding them. Now is kind of the time that it's like, whew, I have that person that drive me nuts. I've been messaging them. I'm trying to encourage them. They're negative. They don't ever want to, like I cannot help them, right? Sometimes we have to bless and release. If they are not that new growth, the helpful person that is really willing to work, we need to be okay with shedding that dead skin. Please don't tell your consultants I called them dead skin. Let's just, okay. So I noticed again, huge peaks of lots of, when we have a big signing bonus, 6 months later, we see a big drop of consultants, right? So there's people that came in and were hoping to ride the gravy train, never wanting to do anything. In 6 months, you're going to see them drop from your roster because they never intended on doing anything. My friends, let me tell you, there are some people you could not make do anything, and you need to understand that it is nothing that you have done. Okay? We have more than ample training. Anybody in this business, anybody that signs up and wants to be successful at the business has every opportunity to do that. And each of you are proof that that is there. We have the systems in place. We have the support. We have the trainings. We have the knowledge. We have the documents. We have the home office. We have every one of us that is willing to help these newbies. If they are not taking advantage of it, that is not on you. Okay. All right. Do your head like this. I got you, Jennifer. Okay. So do not feel like it is your fault if your people don't do anything. Now, if I sign somebody up and I don't ever contact them or I don't ever plug them into the things we have in place, that is on me. But if I am plugging them in and I'm reaching out to them and I'm talking to them and I'm trying to encourage them and they are not doing the things, that is not on you. You can only work as hard as they work. So in that case, we need to be okay, bless and release, be okay if they choose to not do anymore. But before you get to that point, I really encourage each of you to send a private, individual message to each one. Don't put it in your group chat. Don't put it on your Facebook wall. Reach out to them personally. Melanie, I am thinking of you. I know you signed up to sell this. I just used your name, Melanie. This is not you in particular. Use their personal name. Let Melanie know that I care about her, that I have her best interest at heart, that I want her to succeed, that I acknowledge that she signed up in February. I understand life gets crazy. You never got started. Can I help you try it now? It's not too late. It is not too late. There are a lot of people. Kayla Hay, she's not on here. I'm going to throw her name out there. It took Kayla Hay 6 years to do something. For her to say, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. And she plugged into those systems that are in place for all of your team members. And we know how that story's going, right? So anybody can start from zero and have success in this business. They just have to start. So again, my suggestion to you is to individually reach out to every single person and say, I understand that maybe things didn't go the way you had hoped when you started. Can I help you get started now? It is not too late. Our hosts are getting double free stuff. Can I help you do a grand relaunch show? Can I help you send out some messages and grab some orders for this month. Give them the muffin pan challenge wording. Would you be willing to give away a muffin pan if they collected $200 in orders? I would, right? If I really wanted my people to have confidence that they could have success at this, when they collect $200 this weekend, I will donate a muffin pan for them or whatever. You know, I'm saying muffin pan, it can be whatever you feel like it. And then that gives that new consultant or that old consultant hope that people are still interested in buying this stuff. Right? So that makes sense. So I want to give you all a couple little stats, and I want you to just think on this, because this, every time, I know I've read this to you all multiple times, but I want to read it again, okay? Because it hits home. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. Oh, okay. Woo, give me goosebumps. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Friends, that is Michael Jordan that said that. He failed over and over and over again, but he never gave up. And that is why we know his name. Everybody knows his name because he never gave up. And I will tell you, this is why it got to my heart. A couple years ago, and many of you know this, my team was in the dumps. We had horrible mindset. We had, what do you call it? We just were in not a great place. We were not growing. We were not positive, Christ-minded. We were not where we needed to be in this business. And so I put it out there, this is going to change. Our team is going to change, and we are going to be here for it. We're going to be here for each other. We are going to be a loving, a giving, a caring, a positive team. And it took me so much work and effort. And I did things that hurt. I talked to people. I heard things that hurt me to my soul. I had people that said such mean things to me. And I found this quote, and it said, hustle until you no longer have to introduce yourself. Do you know, when I was in Puerto Rico, I did not have to introduce myself. People knew who I was. And that warmed my heart, because not because I want to be famous, but because I helped enough people get where they want to be that others noticed. And just like Michael Jordan, he doesn't have to introduce himself. He walks in a room and everybody knows who he is from the legacy he created. And it did not come easy to him. He did not get yeses every time. He did not hit the shots every time. Could you imagine how many teams he probably didn't make when he was trying to get where he was? Dr. Seuss was rejected by 27 publishers before somebody picked up the Cat in the Hat. 27 times people told him, no, this book is no good. You will not go anywhere with this. 27 times. Could you imagine how that hurt his heart? But he did not stop. And he never, after that, never had to introduce himself. People knew who he was. So I know that things are tough. I know that it hurts hearing the no. I know it hurts hearing team members saying that nobody's booking a show and nobody wants to buy. Nobody. I know it hurts. But my friends, you only fail when you give up. And when we let our team members know they can do this, I know it's hard. I've been there. Let me help you. And then we find solutions. And they're not the same solutions that they were 6 months ago or a year ago. We can't run an old boring same old Facebook show that we always ran. That's not going to work now. So we just have to figure out what's going to work. And that's what I've done for 19 years is I've just figured out what was going to work. When I couldn't go do cooking shows anymore, I had to figure out how to do a virtual show. I had never been successful at virtual shows. I would try to run virtual shows. I get one order. I didn't know how to do it. I had to learn how to do it. I had to be creative. I had to read. I had to learn. I had to network. I had to find out what other people were doing. And that's what we are going to do until we make it through this. Who was on the call last night? Let me just put that out there. Holy moly, did y'all want to buy everything Jamie showed us? I was like, I don't even cook and I have it all in my cabinets, but I still want to buy it from Jamie, right? It was amazing. It made me remember why I love this product and why I love doing this, because it can genuinely help other people. And so I feel like I've gotten in this routine of just doing the shows. And I feel like I've lost my reason of why I love helping other people and how I love helping other people. And posting a whole bunch of stuff on Facebook is not what I'm passionate about. Right. And I feel like we all kind of just got in this copy paste mindset and we've lost that. And every single time that I've had a dip in my business, I've had to just like rein it back in and figure out, Jennifer, why are you doing this? And it's always because I want to help other people. And then I think about it and I'm not really helping them. I mean, yeah, I'm helping the host get some free stuff and I'm helping some other people get some things in their kitchen, but I'm not really adding value to that. And I feel like that's what's happened with me lately is I'm just copy and pasting. And there for a while, you know, it was all about quantity. Do 4 shows a week, do 10 shows a week, do all these shows and run them and people are going to buy. And we were running them and people were buying. Well, now we can't do that same thing that we were doing. I feel like instead of being quantity, it has to be quality. So what do we need to do to change that? Maybe we don't need 10 shows a week. I've done for the past 2-3 years, I've done 10 shows every single week. But what I'm finding now is when I'm doing 10 shows a week, I'm not offering them the quality that they deserve. So maybe I need to take it down a notch. Maybe I only need to do 5 and make those 5 shows the absolute best 5 shows I can possibly do. And I can guarantee if I do that, I'm going to see my sales spike. I'm going to see my booking spike. I'm going to see my recruiting spike. I feel like we just got in the wrong, not that it was wrong. It was not wrong for that time period. But for what's going on in life right now, that's not the way we're going to succeed at this. We need to take down the quantity and take up the quality. So that's why I love Jamie's demos so much, is because it's exactly what we need to go back to. Helping our customers and showing them how these products really work. And y'all, I get stage fright. I know you don't believe that. I know you don't believe that one little bit. Jennifer, please, you can talk to a doorknob. I sure can and I will, but I did not used to. I used to be terribly afraid. I used to have to practice like with the cats and the dog and the empty kitchen and all that before I would go do an in-home show. Before, even when I was doing live videos, I needed to practice before because I was so nervous I would get butterflies in my stomach. But the more you do them, the better you get at it. And you all, when I was doing cooking shows, I could do them in my sleep. It just took getting used to. And just like anything else, the more you practice, the better you become at it and the easier it is. So, you know, sometimes we have to break out of our comfort zone and do things that we wouldn't necessarily choose to do, but we know for the growth of our business and our success that we have to do some of those things. So, do I feel like you can still have a successful business without doing an in-home show? Yes. Do I feel like you just need to figure out a way to make it personable and informational and servant-based, yes. I think that has to be included in order to make it, through this, because people, what were the stats I saw the other day? Well, we know anytime that the economy goes down, that it tanks, that the market tanks, people are going to stop spending on frivolous things. Make our products not frivolous, make them mandatory. They can't go out and eat. The prices at the restaurants have gone through the roof. What if we showed them the benefit? They could buy an air fryer and that would equal them going out to eat 2 or 3 times, depending on how many people they feed. So what if we gave them numbers? What if we came up as a director team together, came up with stats of how much people spend at home and how many meals them eating home with the air fryer would equal, or the quick cook multi-cooker, or whatever, right? Let's give them numbers. Let's give them facts. One meal at home get you a whole tank of gas, my friends, right? I just did the hibachi in the big double burner grill pan. Did y'all see I posted that on Facebook? Go ahead and give me some love for that. Y'all know I don't cook, so thank you very much. I sure did cook my Japanese food at home, and I posted it on Facebook, right? And my hashtag was eat in, save money. So what if we, start this whole campaign of eating in and saving money? That's what people need. That's what they want. That's what they will be drawn to. If we are sending them messages, hey, do you want to host a Pampered Chef show? Nope. Hey, would you like for me to teach you and your friends money saving meals? How to eat at home one time to provide yourself a tank of gas? We have to base our business on what the economy needs right now, what everybody needs. And that's exactly what we did in COVID. Who was here pre-COVID? Okay, Leah. Y'all, you have no idea the days that COVID shut us down. I remember talking to Leah on the phone and I was like, oh my heavens. We're out of business. We are going to be out of business. And everybody thought that. The home office thought that. We all thought that we were done. Mm-hmm. But those of us that were not okay with that, we were determined to make it through this. We came up with solutions. How do we help our customers make it through this? And that's when we did the cabin fever shows. Remember, you feel like you're stuck inside. We did the virtual vacations. We served our
customers. Laugh out loud, making people laugh.
Yes. That's exactly what we did. And that's exactly what we need to do right now, because no, it's not the huge scare of COVID, but it's the scare of everything going up and people not having this money to spend. Our items are not a luxury item. They are a necessity in their kitchen. If they have to feed their family, these are the tools they need, and we're going to show them how. So we just have to switch gears, and we have to let our team members know we're going to make it through this. We are determined, and we're going to do whatever it takes to do it. Just like I will tell you what, heaven forbid, if Facebook were to shut down tomorrow, would you be out of business? I wouldn't. I would not. I would not let Facebook. There is not one thing in this world that will make me fail except for God and myself, right? I will find another way. And that's my mentality. Like, I'm going to be successful. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'll figure it out. So if Facebook shuts down, it may take me a week, but y'all, I'll figure it out. That's the only way you'll get through, is you have to be determined and dedicated and figure it out, figure out other ways. And I do feel like what Jamie taught us last night, that's part of it. That was amazing. I feel like so many of our team members were so excited by that. It was something different. It was fresh. It was new. It was not the same old thing that we've been offering. So let's really, as a director team, let's try to rally around that. How can we make these Zoom shows easier for our team members to do? How can we help them have the confidence in doing it? What if, as a director, maybe you run a Zoom, have all of your consultants join in, and they have their friends join in, right? So it would be like a mega Zoom party. So if I'm doing it for my team, I'm the one that's cooking, heaven forbid, I'm the one that's cooking, but they're inviting all of their friends to come in, and then they are sending the private messages with their ordering links to their friends. I think that's a great idea. Like, that excites me. I have not felt super excited like this in quite a while, since we were taking our national promotion, right? Because we hit that big old high, and then it's like, oh, Lordy, I need a break now, right? And then it was just like making it through. Let's just do whatever it takes to make it through. And I'm excited about this. I think this can really be not only get us back where we were, but even take us further based on that. So Kelsey said she has her first one scheduled on June 2nd. Whoop, whoop. So Kelsey, will you share with us a little bit? What are your plans for that? How are you doing it?
I'm just going to do it for my VIP group and have all my team members give me a link and we're just doing a Zoom party for all of them in their VIP groups. So just like Jamie did last night, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm going to do the summer products because I'll be getting those soon. So to kick off summer, that's really as far as I've gotten other than announcing it, but.
Okay. Well, good. I think that's great. So, and I loved what Jamie did. Also, she didn't really make a whole meal. She just prepped up some stuff and showed some products. I think we can do that some. I think it's going to add more value. Like, say, for example, this is my introduction show. I'm going to kind of do it like Jamie is doing, like Jamie did it. But then Kelsey, when you host your own Zoom party, I'm going to teach you all how to make the chicken bruschetta pasta. And Jerry, when you host yours, I'm going to do 15-minute fajitas. And Carol, when you do yours, I'm going to make, who the hell knows? Because those are the only 2 recipes I know, but I'll find some. A taco ring. I know how to make the taco ring. We'll take it back old school. I might even learn some new recipes. Surely I made some more recipes than that. That's just all that I remember. Right? And when you're saying that, Jerry's like, oh, 15-minute fajitas. Okay, sign me up. Oh, taco ring. I haven't seen that in forever. Sign me up. Right? And then you go and you do Jerry's show, and then you're like, oh my goodness, Leah, when I do your show, I'm going to do 5 appetizers in 5 minutes. Joni, when I do your show, I'm going to teach all desserts, right? I don't know, whatever. Just something that gets them excited. I think this could be it. Anybody else? Give me your feedback. I got to let the dog in.
Excited about it. I'm also excited because in my parties, I do notice the drop in interaction, the drop in just dragging to even get members to participate. So I am going to be working into my schedule once a week for a 20-minute. I'm going to do something a little bit smaller just because, but I'm going to use the same Zoom link for all of my parties that week and just post it in all the parties and say, join in a fun demo and ask me any questions you want with me. Or something like that. And then just do something like prep work. Like she said, prep some breakfast for the next day or prep, some fruit for the next day. It doesn't have to be rocket science. It's just getting your brand sold. I feel like it's going back to, we have to be that Chick-fil-A. There's so many people partying now that businesses shut down or had to go to virtual. So we are saturated. So the only way people want to party is if you are different, if you are offering them something unique that others aren't doing. Or you're branding yourself, making people only want to shop with you because they can go with any other Pampered Chef consultant out there if they really just want Pampered Chef. Or, why would they want to party if they really don't even need Pampered Chef? So you have to give them something of value for them and their friends.
I wasn't in yesterday's meeting, but I can't wait to watch the replay after we hang up. I'm going to do that. But I've gone in live in my shows and did videos. And if I'm having 6 shows, I like make sure I have enough chicken to cut up in that, in our cutting thing. And I do it 6 times. So I'm looking forward forward to doing, like you said, link all the parties to one Zoom thing. That would be awesome.
Somebody tell me this.
Okay, I have a question. Go ahead. Go
I've
ahead.
heard that there is a way when you do a live video to post it in different groups. Does anybody know how to do that, or is that valid? Is that right? So that way Carol wouldn't have to do it 6 different times.
Used to, you could do it in your Facebook business page and then share it to each group.
But would they
But I
have
haven't done that in a while.
would they have to like your business page in order to do that, or no?
I don't remember, but I don't think they did.
I mean, I've like videotaped it and then shared it in all the groups, but going live is a totally different thing.
I think
Yeah.
the difficulty I was having with doing the business page Facebook Lives, if I did a video and shared it into my business page, and then I could share that into groups without it flagging me for posting so many times. But every time I would go live or try to do something live in my business page, it would take me 10 minutes to sit there live posting. So by then I lost people viewing because
Right.
it would take me too long to share and not get going.
Right. I would
My
think-
question about Zoom, because Richard and I watched the video, the replay from last night this morning. I only have, whenever I do Zoom, it just says it's only allotting me 30 minutes. Do I have to buy a subscription with Zoom to get over 30 minutes?
Possibly, but I think you could maybe.
I thought it used to be 45 minutes free. Did they change it to 30 minutes maybe?
I've just
thought it-
always done 30.
Girl, I'd be just starting out, do 15-minute demos with a 10-minute Q&A and start there to see what momentum you bring. And then if you want to pay,
Yeah. And you could even say, like, set your timer for 25 minutes and say, oh my gosh, everybody is cutting me off. Let's come right back in, like click out and come right back in. Have them come back. If Jamie's did that last night, I sure as heck would have logged right back in, right? So try with the free
Okay.
first. I
Yeah,
hate for
'cause
you to pay.
We
for-
have. Yeah, well, I already have it free, so yeah, but we already have one of our consultants from North Georgia is coming down for the weekend. And so we're trying to reboot already our whole meal and appetizers. And after listening to that this morning, I told Richard, I said, maybe what we'll do is our VIP people send them the Zoom link, and that way they can, we'll figure it out. But okay, thank you for the suggestions.
Yeah, I definitely would try the free version first, see if it's worth it. I don't know. I paid quite a hefty price tag for our Zoom, but I don't know if there's another version you could get that would be cheaper.
There's like a $15 a month. That's what I have because I do my
Oh.
team meetings and sometimes they go longer. I
Oh.
think it's only 15 a month, for like just the next level up.
Okay,
But
mine
like
might.
you can't do like webinar. I don't do webinars, but
Okay, mine might be. I know I pay like $150 a year for it, but I think it's like for so much capacity and so much record time and all that. I don't know. And I wouldn't think everybody would need that to have, 500 capacity or whatever, but I have no idea. That's just what I've paid for years now. And I'm just saying, do free until you can't do free anymore, until it's not enough. But yeah, I would like for us to brainstorm even more ideas of like quick demos, ideas or things that our team members could do. And again, somebody on our team does a lot of videos, but they don't always show their face. And I get that. If you're scared or, you feel like a hot mess that day, don't not do a video because you feel like a hot mess. Still do it and just do it from the neck down or whatever. But you know what? People don't care. They really don't care. If you have your hair in a ponytail, if you don't have any makeup on, they just want to see how to make cooking easier and a little bit of entertainment. So, And I mean, Jamie was awesome with her little joke center, all that stuff, which you don't have to be like that. You could just be, normal old whoever and still help people in the kitchen. So, or
I
you
can
just
tell
go,
you, if you love the rock crock, or you're trying to do the host special for the rock crock and you're wanting attention for that. Obviously the lava cake, throw in a cake box and a can of soda, mix it up and dollop the icing, put it in for 10 minutes and you've got hot lava cake, and scoop a thing of ice cream on top of it. And the people are like drooling and buying that rock crock left and right. But I love also using it. And if you have 2 of them and you want to do like Jamie said, and specialize in just one product area and do like I don't remember what she called it, like a spotlight on that product or a workshop, do that lava cake, but also do a 10-minute pork loin. If you take a 1-pound pork loin, I promise if you just put a tablespoon of oil in it, you can demo, the new oil dispenser with it. You can display some of our seasonings with it and top it with some seasonings. You put it in, and even our, what do you call it? Our thermometer, our instant read thermometer is a good one to show off with that one, because all you do is put it in for 10 minutes, pull it out, check the temperature to make sure it's up to temperature, and you let it rest for a few minutes while you maybe prep the lava cake, and you slice into that pork tenderloin. It is juicy, it is tender, it is flavorful, it is not rubbery, it is not nasty, it is amazing. And you can slice up onions with the simple slicer and throw in with it, and you've got sliders, or you've got an appetizer, or you've got dinner, the main course. And I'm telling you that one, when I show that one, people are blown away when I cut into it and show the juices and how tender it is. And those are 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes by the time you're done talking and everything else, but
Yeah.
super quick and easy.
I would do that. That was another one I used to make at my shows all the time. And then barbecue chicken sliders, same idea. I would slice onions. I would slice, I do the bell pepper and I cut the top off, scoop it out with that scoop loop. People buy those like crazy when they see it. Slice it with like the simple slicer, or what's the one that you go down over the, I don't even know the names of products anymore. Show those, and then put the chicken on top, or barbecue seasoning. Show them putting it, in the microwave, the kitchen spritzer, or the new little oil dispenser, and then talk to them about something else while it's cooking, or show slicing up something else. I don't know, anything else while it's cooking. And I would take that out. I showed them the steam as it came out and explained that steam is what your food is cooking in. It's not those microwaves. That's protect your rock crock or deep cover bakers, protecting your food from those microwaves, and it's cooking in the heat and steam, and that you can cut this with a fork, and show them. And they were like, oh my gosh. Then you chop them up with the salad choppers. Sold. People, or book a show and get it for 60% off, right? So they buy all the little accessory pieces at the show, and then they book their own show to get the Big Daddy product on sale. So many quick demos that you could do that way. What if we did, to help inspire our teams, what if we did some of our own quick videos and share them in our org page to kind of give them some inspiration of what to do? Would everybody be on board doing that?
What'd you say again? Sorry, I was answering a question.
If we, to help inspire our team members, if we do like a quick little video demo and, share it in the org page, even if it's something you've already done or something that you're going to do on your VIP page, if there's a way that you could save it and share it in the org page too.
I can show a video that I did of the pork loin if I have it still.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't mind obviously helping. The next 3 weeks, I'm just slammed. So.
Well,
I'll
I'm
be
just saying, like, Joni, if you happen to do a live video for your shows, or you do them already for your VIP page, just take it and share it in the group. Like, don't do anything extra special. Like, we don't need a schedule. We don't need anything like that. Just if you do it, if you're already cooking something in the house, let me record it and show it on the Nicholas org or something like that. So just overlap and sharing what you're already doing. We don't have to do anything extra, I wouldn't think.
Where do you want it shared? Like I have a couple of, I did a Scampi recently.
On the DeNicholas National Organization page.
Okay.
And I put a reminder on our director page about our posting days. That could be, you know, what you post on your day, like a copy or whatever. If your day ain't coming up to anytime soon, then just go ahead and throw it in there. But I mean, do you all feel like I do that this could maybe be what gets us out of our funk? Or am I just very hopeful that this is it?
I also today, I sent a text to or a message to each member of my team, even those that are thinking about quitting. And I just like total emojis and said, oh my God, I hope you got a chance to watch the call last night. If you didn't, I just watched the replay this morning. It is game changer. This is what Richard and I are going to do. Let me know your thoughts after you've watched it. Because once again, we will work just as hard in your business as you will, blah, blah, blah. And I sent it out to all 20 and I had maybe 3 people respond, and Miss Susie was already on it. Jesse was going to watch it. And somebody else. But yeah, we need something because my team is just kind of like, they're flatline. They're like, whatever, Joni. I think they're just tired.
I think we just kind of gotten this copy paste state, and it's just tiresome. We're just tired of it. We need something new, exciting, motivational, something that is fun. You know?
I know I always go on live on every show and tell people if there's something you want to see demoed or whatever, let me know. And finally I had one person tell me they wanted the dessert brain. So I demoed that, but no one's really saying anything. So maybe if we do the Zoom thing and set up a time for people to jump on.
I think a lot of times maybe they don't know what they want to see.
That's true too.
You know, and people don't know that they're interested in it until they see it. And they're like, oh my gosh, that does that. Just like we did with Jamie, like Jamie did last night. Y'all, we're consultants and we didn't even know how great some of these products were. So, yeah.
And if you don't have a ton of parties, like I don't think I would ever ask 10 parties at once what they would want to see for a demo. But if you're running 2 or 3 parties that week, you can always do a quick poll. Hey, out of these items, what would you be most excited to see if I did a demo live for you this week? And stuff like that. And then find out what they are interested in seeing in live and maybe add a couple of those. Also, a big key that I'm noticing, and I'm even doing it in my VIP group because my VIP group seems dead, like nobody's seeing anything again, that if you post something that's really interactive, really like hot, like a big giveaway, I'm going to be giving away something for everyone that just shouts out below and shares what's one food that you absolutely won't eat, you know, or something that's super easy for them to comment on, like a this or that, or just something that makes them want to say yes or no. And then get the algorithms going again so that people are seeing it, and then post, hey, I'm going live in a Zoom. Because if you just shout out, I'm going live this week, you're still going to have not anybody show up if they're not seeing your post to begin with.
I think for this summer too, since I won't be working nights, I'm going to edit my template. And instead of that post about ask us anything, you know, I think I have it like on Thursday nights. I think we're going to start going live in each party on Thursday nights, and whoever wants to hop in, or, you know, and they can ask us questions. You got a question, you want to know something, we're going to set aside like 7 to 7:15 every Thursday night, you know, in different parties or whatever. And I can do that this summer. So I think that's another thing I pulled out from the replay.
I love that. Love. Just connecting with your people. And the first couple times you do it, you may not have a huge response, but once you continue to do it and it catches on and they're like, oh my gosh, that's right, Joni's going to go live, you know, at this time on this day, then you'll notice it growing. And another thing I loved about what Jamie did too was the bingo and the free gifts draw them in, right? And it keeps them excited. And did you notice they had to stay through the whole thing to win? Right? Because she only gave out so many numbers, and then she talked some more, and then she gave out some more numbers. And I'm like, yeah, what if you just announced in your VIP page, I'm doing a live demo and bingo night? And this is my, maybe do like a bigger prize that you have in your stash that you'd be willing to part with, just to get people on. And then they're going to have so much fun, you know, and when you book a show, I'm going to give you one of these for helping me try out this new way of doing a show. And then, of course, when their show qualifies, you put that item on their show or whatever. I'm
So
kind of like,
question, her bingo thing, tell me a bit about that, because I know about the calling out the numbers and you pick 5 numbers. How does she work that again?
so, okay, before she actually has them text her their 5 numbers before the party, before they
Okay.
join in the party link. So last night she just said, write down the numbers. But
Okay,
not
that's
how
why
she
I was
does-
confused. I was like, how's
Yeah.
that working? Okay.
Normally she'll say, here's my phone number, text me your 5 numbers for bingo. And that's good, because that way you have the honor system, right? Or not just the honor system, you have their numbers, although I'm sure she's not checking it. But and then you know who's going to come to the call, because Leah gave me her numbers, Julie and Jessica and Lisa all gave me their numbers. So, oh, great. And then I have their cell phone number so I can remind them. I can put them in the auto remind to send them the reminder 10 minutes before the demo. People love some bingo, even though that was not even bingo. That was like
And then she calls out how many numbers different times throughout the thing, but,
she called them until somebody called bingo.
oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
where I was also like, okay, what?
So you would call fewer at the beginning, because you don't want somebody getting bingo right at the beginning. You want them to hang on. And then she called some more in the middle, and then she was, calling
got
some
you.
more at the end.
Okay.
So,
I'm tracking now, because I was a little lost with that one. I was like, I don't know how that was working.
yeah, it's not even real bingo. It's just number. Give me name
Numbers.
5 numbers, but people love bingo. So you just call it bingo, and then you just play it however you want to play it. And she told me that she does multiple bingos throughout the show, her shows. But she just showed us with one bingo game last night. And she sent me, did she say 3, Jerry? Yeah. So she does an on-time giveaway. That's the first gift. And I would say I'm going to add it to your order. Your gift is going to be on-time drawing is added to your order. Then the bingo gift, it could either be something from your stash, or I'm going to add it to your order. And then she does, what did she say the third gift was? Did she say on the call, or did she tell me in a separate conversation?
Wasn't it texting and answering the survey?
Yes. So then you're getting their contact info that way for people that maybe didn't text you the bingo stuff ahead of time. If you get people on the line, you're doing your Zoom and you're like, oh, hey, Julie, I'm glad you joined us. I didn't get your bingo numbers. Will you text them to me right now? And then she's sending you a text right now. So then you have everybody's, and then you could put them in the thing to remind them, send them all the next stuff. Well, I had another thought, and then it left me as soon as it came in. I don't know. But I think the first couple times you do it, you want to do it big and exciting, so then people get in. Like I'm wanting to do one like, can I do it tonight? Is it too late to get people together to do a big? Oh, I know what I was going to tell you is that my sales this month, they're horrible. I'm just being real. They're horrible. I have shows. I've had a lot of cancellations, but I still ran a lot of shows, but they are just not great. I think Facebook's having some funny stuff going on too. I think the economy has something to do with it. I think there's a lot of variables to that, but I'm not okay with my sales being terrible. So I decided to do offer a 20% discount customer appreciation thing. So I sent a project broadcast the other day. I put it on my VIP page, and I'm also this morning I sent private messages, like just went through my friends list, sent private message. I mean, we probably sent 40 messages. And I have lots of people that are saying, oh yeah, I want the link. Send me the link. So much that I can't even send links through Facebook Messenger anymore. So I'm like, oh, I can't send it. Will you send me your cell phone number and I'll text it to you? Grand, because then I'm getting new people's cell phone number too to put in my project broadcast. So I have, well, I have 2 brand new orders that are sitting here in my inbox now, thankfully, because I didn't have a single order come in yesterday. But I have over $2,000 in sales from doing the customer appreciation. And I'm putting it in as a shared rewards party, knowing that if I don't get to that 20% off that I'm guaranteeing, I will pay the difference. Like I knew that from the beginning. I'm giving them a 20% discount. Okay, we're gonna make it. No matter what, we're gonna make it to the what's the $800 mark? $800 in sales gives them the 20% off. So then I don't have to pay for it. But if we didn't get there, I was willing to dish out the extra percentage. But knowing me, I wasn't gonna let us get less than $800. And so the neat thing is that we got over that. We have $2,000. So now I'm messaging everybody back. Oh, good news. You got an extra 5% discount. Do you want to add anything else to your order? And then
Tell you another thing that helped us, oh, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say another thing that helped us get a lot of order, or not a lot, but I've gotten more, is we copied Leah's idea about the fundraisers that she posted, and I put that out through my VIP and connection emails or whatever about, we're gonna give a free gift if you help us because we want to give a donation, and it's double donation month, and that we got almost $500 so far.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got about 900 from that one, and I didn't even push it super hard. I just was posting it and sent out some emails.
I don't know if I saw that. Leah, will you put it in our chat group?
Yeah, it was in the director chat. Let me find it.
Oh, okay. I'll be honest with you today. I'm being very honest with y'all. Sometimes I don't get to read all those things that go in the chat. I love you, and I do want to hear what you have to say, but life's hard sometimes. I do try to keep up with our director chat, though. I try to.
So I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched the replay yet, but I was talking to one of my consultants this morning and she said, yeah, I watched that meeting, but that's way too advanced for me. I'm just not there at all in my business. What do you say to something like that?
Ask her why. Why do you feel like that?
She feels like she hasn't done enough parties and all yet to get involved in all that. But I'm thinking it could help her out a lot.
Absolutely.
And
And
what you all were talking about.
you don't have to have that much experience to be able to listen. They let me go to people's houses and cook for them. I didn't even know how to cook, and I didn't know anything about the products. What?
Oh,
Some-
yeah. And she said her kitchen was too small and she didn't have a whole lot of products. And I said, Deb, I have products. I can lend you mine. And it doesn't matter what kind of place you're at.
If
doesn't
you want
matter.
to succeed at this, no excuse will stop you. I would
Okay.
tell people it does not matter the size of your kitchen. I will bring my demo table and I'll set it up in your bathroom. Like, I don't
Oh, there
care.
you go.
Like, it does not matter how small your house is. Go outside and do a demo on the patio table. Like, it does, everything doesn't have to be ideal. I think we get in our mind that we have to know so many people. We have to have this big, huge kitchen like Jamie's. Don't nobody have kitchens like her, like
That's
she
exactly
does?
what she said. I don't have a big kitchen.
Uh-uh.
That was her.
No, I had.
Look, I did a cooking show at, I don't know if it was a nail salon or something, but there was really only one tiny room, like a massage room. And all she had was one of those square, like card playing tables. Girl, I hooked up my quick cooker. I plugged that in. I had some chopper stuff. I did a whole cooking show from a square table that was like for 4 people to sit at.
Yes, you should have seen some of the places I did a cooking show. I'd walk in that house, I'm like, all right, problem solving 101 right here. Like, yes, it does not matter.
And you could also tell her, Carol, because yes, when I watched the replay, I'm like, oh my God, how does she know the measurements on this and that? What's dishwasher and blah, blah. I'm going to make file cards and have them staged so that they don't see it, but I can see to say, oh, by the way, blah, 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 blah. So I look like I know what I'm talking about.
When I did my first shows, listen, probably my first 25 shows, I had index cards, and I would tell people, I told them this every single show. I'm like, y'all, this is one of my first shows, so go easy on me. I have my note cards here so I don't forget stuff. And I had the name of it real big on one side, and the other side I had all the details on it. Like, this food chopper has a 5-year warranty, it has 5 stainless steel blades that can chop all your food. You can dice onions and carrots and cucumbers. Like, I had it all written down. Now y'all know it's in my brain because I've said it so many times, right?
Mhm.
I told them for 20 shows, I'm really new at this. Will you just bear with me a little bit while I practice? Girl, I had this down, but I'm still telling them because they're so sweet. They're like, Jennifer, you can't tell that you're new at this. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not. But
Well, and I'm thinking too, it'll also, the more like we do that when we go live, the more authentic we are, the more it's going to gravitate people to want to join the business. Be like, okay, if those two idiots can do it, anybody can do
and that's
this.
what I would say at the end of my shows too. I'm like, y'all, I didn't even know how to cook. So if I can sell Pampered Chef, you can too, right? Just make that. I just made a taco ring at all my shows. Like, it's that easy, right? They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to have a big kitchen. They don't have to have all the products. She could easily say, I got 5 products in my kit, and these are the 5 that I got, and I'm excited to earn more. The next one on my list is blah, 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 blah. What do you have? Carol, do you have any Pampered Chef? What's your favorite product? Jerry, what's your favorite product? Jill, what's your favorite product? Have them that are on the Zoom talk about their favorite product. And that's what I would do as a new consultant. I was like, now this is all the products that I have. Who has something different? And I'll tell you what, my customers stole the show. They're like, I'd have Leah over in the corner saying, oh my gosh, I got the bar pan and I make blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I'm over here like, what else you got, Leah? Leah's over there just telling everybody all the stuff. And I'm like, yep. And I learned so much from my guest. I got all the product knowledge I needed from listening to them. And just like Jamie said last night, they're going to buy from other people that don't have an investment in you buying, right? Carol's not going to be dishonest to you because she has no stake in it. If Carol loves the bar pan and she cooks X, Y, Z and W, whatever, they're going to believe her. So have them talk about it.
Okay.
Also, another idea, Carol, what if you and she did it together and you helped her?
That's true. Okay. Never thought about that. I have to laugh when Joni was talking about being authentic. I had a knee replacement and I had compression socks on and shorts, and I did a demo of all my products and I posted it all, and then I said to Stacy, oh my God, you could see my compression socks and everything. I'm deleting it. And she goes, no, leave it there. Like, that shows how authentic you are. It was so funny.
You
Yeah,
probably were sexy, Carol.
Yeah, girl, I'm sure you were. But yeah, I mean, Carol, the fact that you had just had surgery and you're making money from you don't even have to leave your house. Like,
Right, and that's what I was showing them. I remember the day I got back from surgery, I'm videotaping myself saying, I'm running a party right now. I looked so drugged up, it was terrible. And I said that if I look drugged up, it's because I am, but I'm making money still running parties.
Right. And it's legal. It's the legal kind. They prescribe these to me. Jill said, I wish somebody lived close enough to help you. Jill, this is a virtual world, my friend. We're on Zoom. What, partner with another director and do it together on Zoom. Maybe you only have the rock crock and they have the Dutch or the air fryer. They do a recipe in the air fryer. You do it in the rock crock. There's 2 products you just showed. Right? We just have to think outside the box. But we can do this. We can make a big, I'm excited about this. So I know I've taken all your time. We all gonna have to go. I gotta go pick up my kiddo, but I've got my wheels turning. Y'all see the smoke coming out of my ears. Like, I'm excited.
I have to go back and drive the school bus right now, but I tell you, I'm excited the day I can turn in my resignation.
Yay! Awesome. Everybody, I hope this was helpful. I hope you feel better and more inspired and encouraged, and we can do this. We will make it through it. I promise you. I will promise. So have a great day. We'll chat more on Messenger with all of our great ideas, and I'll talk to you soon.
I got